Alright guys, let me get the link shared and we'll get rolling. Wasn't gonna give you guys time to get everybody in here. Alright, got the link shared, let's get rolling. Alright guys, it is a dual case, full case of hobby. And full case of jumbos. Let me bring over a bin that way. The table's a little bit more crowded. So we have the full case of hobby, and then we have the full case of jumbos right there. Just so nobody's like, where's all the cards at? Let's slide the hobbies to this part of the table. I'll go 2 hobbies and a jumbo. That's why I opened both of the cases, just so we can mix it up a little bit so we're not blowing through a second straight hobby case. Well, good luck to everybody. We'll get started with it. Like I said, 2 hobbies and then a jumbo. Hope everybody's having a good night. Actually, let me do a little lint roll action. Since we just ran that other break. I'm not going to blow through the cards, but I'm definitely going to go through them a little bit faster than the last hobby break. You guys have pretty much been able to see every single guy. Mostly just for I'm not going to, like before I was sorting the rookies and everything out of it, obviously I'll take whatever needs to be sleeved and put it to the side, or top load, whatever needs to be top loaded. But throw everything in one pile for this one, because This break is gonna... Breaks are gonna be a doozy. Halfway through this break, I'm probably going to switch out the trash can, too, just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. I'll still sort out the rookies. Why not? Why not? I mean, I'm still going to flip through the cards anyways, right? The jumbo, maybe I'll keep it all together, because the jumbo, unless they switch it this year, is going to be separated. We got Tony Gwynn on the call to the hall. Oh, call to the hall, baby. Nice James Wood right there. On the insert. Nice little James Wood on a 1990. But how's everybody doing tonight? You guys gonna be as chatty as the last group, as in not talking fucking all? Or you guys gonna have a conversation? Just listen to me breathe heavy like a fat kid. No, just, I mean, right now in my life, I am a fat kid, so we got San Diego Padres on the foil. Yeah, Cal Raleigh, Angel Martinez. And Christopher Sanchez. Have the blue Teoscar Hernandez going to the Dodgers on the blue foil. 87 out of 150. Oh, Thomas Sagisi on the Baseball Stars rookie autograph. That's going to the Cardinals. And Shane Wellborn. Yeah, Juan Soto. Shane, normally a Rangers fan, grabbing the Cardinals in the first autograph of the break. Harper. We're going to have the foil Max Schumann. Juan Soto in the Yankees jersey, man. How nice those cards could have been this year, but obviously he's a Met now, so. And the trash can, those go for the Yankees fans. Well, apparently all over us, we got Ricky Henderson called to the hall. All over a suite. Kershaw. Arenado, Sweeney, Gunnar Henderson, and Ben Rice. Silver pack here. We got Brooks Lee, Byron Buxton, Bryce Harper, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Brooks Lee going to the Twins on the mojo from the silver pack. Doug. Into the second hobby box. We'll run. Oh, shit. Take an intermission like halfway through this. I got to run the random for number 3. I forgot to do that. I apologize. Take a little break like when I get to halfway in each case and run it real quick. Trying to update number 5 and update number 4. Completely forgot I need to run the random for number 3, so I'll do that in a second. So you can run number 3 after this, just in case anybody wants to trade. We have a Mighty Rosario 101 out of 150 on the blue foil. We have Nolan Arenado. De Los Santos Mize. Sweeney. We have Tyreek Skubal on the 2024 All Tops team. One of the nicer looking inserts this year, in my personal opinion. Got Hoarder, Willie Mays. Nice Ricky Henderson on the 1990. Jose Miranda on the refractor. I guess we'll have a first Bowman Jose Miranda autograph somewhere. CJ Stroud on the first pitch. He does sign in this again this year. The Astros actually have a pretty loaded checklist if you look at it with veterans. Ooh, nice Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. On the 1990, that's going to go to Nicole Smith. And the O's on the 1990s baseball, Adley Rutschman. Luis Garcia Jr. on the foil. Oh, Mookie Betts. Xavier Edwards there. DJ Hers for the Nationals. 756 out of 20. Last little bit of the hobby box here before we get to the silver pack. All cup cards, future stars, rookie cards will all get sent Any veteran base, if you really want something, let me know. We'll try to get it out to you. We're going to have Brooks Lee and Paredes. Yeah. Other than that, the veteran base is not going to ship. By veteran base, it does not mean the inserts. The inserts will ship. We have Frank Thomas, Gunnar Henderson, Corbin Carroll, and Jordan Grosafo. That's going to go to the Cardinals. And that is 2 hobbies. Let's get into a jumbo. First jumbo we've opened in the group here. It's going to have 2 silver packs compared to the 1. Make an assumption it's set up like how it is every year, but at this point, who honestly knows? Hope everybody's having a good night, good start to their week. All right, into the jumbo. We're gonna have Matt Vierling. Numbered or anything. I guess he must be like, I'll put it to the side for now. Mike Schmidt, Mike Trout. See, that's like a jumbo exclusive kind of thing. You have Ian Happ, the Pittsburgh native, on the gold. 333 out of 2025. Drew Thorpe on the foil. We have Vladdy Daddy, Juju Watkins. Cade Povich on the 1990. Lamont Wade Jr. Looks like these are just jumbo exclusives instead of the gold. Bobby Witt Jr. Juan Soto on the 2024 All Tops team. We're going to get Kirby Puckett on the memorabilia. Says Game U 61 out of 150. It says it is game used. So on the back it says it's memorabilia. Containing this card is a game used piece of equipment or uniform from an official MLB game from the featured athlete, but might not be from the game that is depicted. So that's pretty cool. Ty France on the foil. Frank Thomas, Manny Machado on the greatest hits. Joey Cantillo for the Guardians. Mike Trout. Albert Pujols. And looks like Mackenzie Gore and whoever else. Alright, we have the Baseball Stars autograph, Michael Mercado. I'll go to the Phillies. It was Rob Davenport. Talking about the Trout? This one or the Frank Thomas? Vladimir Guerrero? Other than that, I don't see a pink variation. We're going to have Marco Gonzalez on the foil. Reese Hines in the 1990. You said would it be numbered or it's just limited to 600? I don't see anything that's numbered. Talking about the Cade Povich? This one? Because that's purple. Hold on one second. No, I guess I thought it was just tinted really bad. I'll sleeve and top load it. It's kind of crazy to put a purple card in its purple tint. Like, that's not... I mean, I guess it could be pink, but... it is very purple with the purple border. We have Altuve. I just thought they purpled out the background. We're going to have Mauricio Dubon, Hurston Waldrop, Ben Rice. Greg Jones on the refractor. Jordan Graceffo. Nolan Ryan. We're going to get Ronald Acuna Jr. on the bat relic. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy in general that they wouldn't just number it either, but Luis Castillo, Ronald Acuna Jr., Reese Hines, Alec Burleson, 171 out of 250 on the purple foil for the Cardinals. And we're going to have Jordan Beck, a foil, Luis Robert, Jackie Robinson. And that's going to be everything but the silver packs for that jumbo. Derek Jeter, Jake Bloss, Spencer Schwellenbach, Dale Murphy, Aaron Judge, Carlos Correa, Mookie Betts, and Ichiro. Should they not number these at all this year? Because I feel like we're through a shit ton of silver packs now, like almost 20 of them, and we haven't seen a numbered card. We've seen autographs, but not numbered cards. Get back into hobby boxes. All right, let's get into this hobby box. So we'll just do this too. Easier. We have Lawrence Butler on the memorabilia. Actually, it doesn't make any sense to not just separate them. I'm gonna have to do it afterwards anyway. I'm flipping through them, especially because like these cards are just like hidden there. But we got Lawrence Butler on the memorabilia there. We got Matt Chapman on the silver. Giving the salute for the Giants. Babe Ruth, Connor Wong, and Irvin. Hank Aaron, River Ryan. Bobby Witt Jr. on the Cactus League. My bad, he's in the Cactus League, not Grapefruit League. That's right. Albert Pujols in the 1990. Well, James Wood. Cactus League, Corbin Carroll. Tatis Jr. I guess that like heart thing must have been like some sort of thing. They get a double or a big hit because Jackson Merrill was doing it every year when he got a double last year too. So I wonder if that's just like whatever thing they did. We have Zach DeCenso, the Astros. Just had his first last year, I believe. Colt Keith on the Cup card. Harper, Whitcomb. Brooks Lee on the 1990 and Lars Nootbaar. Vladdy Jr., Kobe Mayo, Chipper Jones, and Shota Imanaga. On the silver card. Fourth box of the hobby case. Oh, hey, Brian. Oh, nope, I don't have it on the multi-view. My bad, buddy. There, Facebook chat will work now. I didn't have it on multi-stream. I only had it on the YouTube. Now everything's coming in. see every chat now. My bad. It's showing up. That's my fault. I was wondering why no one was talking. We got 87 out of 99 Matt Vierling on the vintage stock. Going to the Tigers. And Austin. Got Hurston Waldrip. Aaron Judge on the all tops 2024 team. You got Jackson Holiday. Andres Jimenez. Jordan Grossifo, 1990 insert. No, that makes sense, Brian. I was going to say, I can see where it's can be a tough go with the Giants. We have Reese Hines, Zebby Matthews, Spencer Schwallenbach on the foil for the Braves. I know Braves fans are excited about him. You want his vet base too, Brian, or you just want... I mean, anything that's an insert is getting... I mean, Lee's getting sent. But if you want his base, I can have them pull out some of them. We're going to have Yu Darvish for the Padres on the City Connect. Memorabilia. Yeah, Brian jumped over to YouTube chat. Because my dumb ass didn't select the right button on Streamlabs to see every chat. It defaults to YouTube chat, and I didn't switch it over. We have Ellie on the greatest hits. My man Nacho. Let's see, we have Marco Luciano. Riley Green on the foil. Got Bloss, Ronald Acuna Jr. Correa, Suarez, Hines, Jeter. Yeah, Sweeney, Anthony Volpe on the gold. 379 out of 2025 for the Yankees. Volpe with the huge slide there. DeCenzo. Luis Robert. Valdi, we got Paul Skeens on the Grapefruit League and Brandon Pfaadt. Into the silver pack. We got James Wood, Nacho Alvarez, Adley Rutschman, and Jose Ramirez. Nice little mojo for the Nationals. Into the second jumbo of the break. Two silver packs. All right. And then the jumbo. Good luck to everybody. We're getting a home field advantage for the Cubbies. Cody Bellinger on the home field advantage. And that's going to go to the Cubs and Ben Cudia. Got Mark Vientos Martinez. Grapefruit League, Juan Soto. Oh, yeah, Ryan Pipiot on the Fractor. Jason Kelsey on the first pitch. Kind of cool that Kelsey has autograph cards in here. It was 60 out of 90. Paul Skeens. On the 1990 insert. This is going to go to the Pirates and Bo Vincent. Got Jordan Westberg on the Future Stars. Yadier Molina. Shohei on the All Tops 2024 team. We have Alec Burleson on the 150 or 1,514 out of 2025. We have Jason Dominguez on the memorabilia. The Boston Red Sox on the foil, Christian Yelich. Got Shohei on the greatest hits. We have all smiles for the Padres. Aaron Judge on the 1990. Call to the Hall, Ernie Banks. We got Darren Baker, Dusty Baker's son, on the Baseball Stars for the Nationals. Go to Evan on the autograph. We got Zach Neto on the foil, Ricky Henderson on the 1990, Corey Seager on the Cactus League. Travis d'Arnaud, Nolan Arenado, Cal Raleigh. We have Seth Lugo on the foil, Willie Mays. Call to the Hall, Tony Gwynn. And we're going to get Luis Robert Jr. on the 1990 insert memorabilia for the White Sox. And that's going to go to Doug. Bailey Ober, Mookie Betts, and Juan Soto. We're going to have a 174 out of 250. Bobby Witt Jr. on the purple foil. Going to Doug. And the Royals. Got Lars Nootbaar on the foil. Jacob Wilson, and call to the Hall, Ricky Henderson. We have Rhett Loader, Trey Turner, Luis Robert, and Wade Boggs. Rhett Loader got caught up pretty quick for the Reds. Ronald Acuna Jr., Angel Martinez, Jacob Wilson, and Nolan Ryan. I need to switch out the garbage can next, or the garbage bag next to me. 1 second. It's like overflowing. Tire packs falling on the floor. Also going to take these stacks and put them in a different bin since I got to sort out the rookies and the base and everything. And we're low on space. Back to it here. Into the 5th hobby box. All right, let's get rolling. We got McNeil, Scott Tanner, Schwellenbach, Jordan Alvarez on the memorabilia, 1990. Insert. Reese Hines there. Greatest hits, we're going to have Zach Eflin on the foil. Andrew Benintendi, Christian Yelich. We have Chaparro. Call to the Hall, Jackie Robinson. Yeah, Povich, Evan Carter. Aaron Judge action right there. Ooh, home field advantage, Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Go to Michael. Oh, yeah, how you doing, JD Greer? Stevenson. Mookie Betts and the Triple Crown right there. Or not the Triple Crown, the league leaders. Oh, hey, nice, man. Just trying to... Got a lot of breaks Series 1 from the Facebook group. We have Baltimore Orioles. 20 out of 99 on the green foil. I honestly wish we could... we have Zebby Matthews. I wish on Fanatics Live I could use this setup rather than my face. I don't understand what their obsession with that is. Like, I understand, like, well, you're filling the breaks, but once they're filled, wouldn't people want to see an overhead camera over someone's face? We have Nolan Ryan. Just my opinion. Oh, we got Yadier Molina. Brandon Fad, River Ryan. Rookie in a cup card. Oh, we have Martinez. Lodolo, Bellinger, Marcus Stroman, Jacob Wilson. Tauschman, Jazz Chisholm, Jackson Holiday. Mauricio Dubon. Oh, nice Kobe Mayo on the foil. Go to the Orioles. Cantillo, Ben Rice. Said, man, Ben Rice was such flash in the pan last year. Like, he came out so hot and then was just absolute trash. Got Nick York. Oh, really, JD? You can just literally... I mean, I don't think... I think your friend can just hire you. Like, you work for the company. Why are they doing a background check on you? They didn't ask me any information about the guys that work for me. That's strange. We have Yamamoto, Mark McGuire, Sonny Gray, and Rhett Loader. It's actually a requirement to have your face on there. Like, I mean, there is a secure... So, on the back end of Fanatics Live, there is a security camera. So, like, you can't... I mean, not that I'm trying to steal, but, like, there's really no way for anybody to steal because you have to have an overhead security camera. So, like, the overhead camera is my security camera on there. So, you can't, like, hide or pull things off the table or not open them or use a sleight of hand on camera. But still, from the user's end, like, you guys don't know. Like, if the breaker doesn't mention that or no breaker tells you that, like, you don't know that they have, like, some precautions on there. But I've been in Topps and Fanatics break program, like, had a break account pretty much since it was in beta, and they didn't approve me to... It wasn't until they forced me on the app that they let me break on the app, which is fucking wild, because I asked when they first created it, and they told me no. That's why I got on Loop, was because I hired Rodney to break on Fanatics Live, because I was like, oh, they're going to force us for sure to break on there. We have a break account. They told me no, so I went to. So then I just went on Loop, and then we tried Whatnot for a little bit. And Whatnot's just dog shit. I might do like Pokemon on Whatnot in the future, just because it's good for Pokemon. Because there's just a wider audience that collects Pokemon than Fanatics Live. But overall, for sports cards, it's a fucking goddamn casino on Whatnot. And that's just like not my cup of tea. But yeah, when I was talking last night, they kicked me off a Loop. They kicked us off a Loop because there was a couple months where we had like big months because we were on there all the time. And then the whole shipping from... They use Hippo for shipping, and the whole shipping was fucked up on the back end because they were trying to get everybody pro accounts. 243 out of 250. So you used to be able to just use Pirate Ship and just upload all the... What I used to do is I used to use Pirate Ship because we had to pay for the shipping and then upload it in with the tracking number. And then they said you have to use Hippo because they're going to make you guys pay for the shipping. We have Hank Aaron on the 1990 Reese Olson. And then when they did that, they didn't give us a pro account. So what happened is they were trying to charge me for making labels and charge me extra for shipping. So I kept using Pirate Ship, and they got pissed off. And I was like, well, maybe you fix your shit. And they're like, well, like, you have to use what we tell you to use. And I was like, all right, well, then we're just not going to break on there. And we didn't go live for like 2.5 weeks, and they got really pissed off. And then they pretty much told us, like, you're not living up to our expectations, and kicked us off the platform. I was like, all right, whatever. But by that time, Fanatics Live had already said we could break on there, so I didn't really give a shit. But still crazy, like. And Loop wonders why they can't grow. We have Suzuki. Plus, like, their whole store is terrible for breaks. It's good for personals, but for breaking, it's terrible. They have by far the worst front end and back end for team breaks and random breaks. Because the shipping, well, did something happen with shipping? Did they change it even more? Or because they started charging you for shipping? We have Sale Wheeler and Minaga on the foil. It's going to go to the Braves. Like I talk about, if there's more than one, we'll go down the line. But the league leader always gets those cards. It's been that way in this group since 2021 tops. So if you're new and you didn't know that, my apologies. I kind of forget to say some stuff sometimes about that things, but that's just, we've done it that way just to prevent from running 37 million randoms for the league leaders when the cards aren't really worth much. Schwarber on the memorabilia. Oh, yeah, that was a whole other shit. So, like, you actually, if you broke enough with somebody, they can actually put you on, like, a no shipping cost list, and then they just pay for the shipping. Like, there was a couple guys that would always break Pokemon with me that I just never charged them shipping. Yeah, I just waived it as if they were a local customer and would just mail it on Pirate Ship, which pissed them off, too, right? Like, so, or the breaker can just lower the cost of the team for you. Like, if you're paying full price, they could just eat the shipping because they get paid. So on Loop, it's not like, so in Fanatics, like, you pay for shipping, but Fanatics, like, I don't pay for any of the shipping in Fanatics or even on Whatnot. Like, it's paid for as long as the dimensions aren't crazy. But on Loop, they give you the money for the shipping, and then you have to pay for the shipping off of Shippo. So they could literally just have lowered the price because they know you were going to combine it all in one package. Like, that's also on the breaker just being fucking, just lazy and an asshole. Which is part of the problem on Loop in general, which is why, like, the only two shops that do well is, like, OPC and Paradise Cards, and Paradise Cards doesn't even fill breaks. They just do a bunch of personals and mystery packs. Like, they don't do well outside of that from what I've seen. We have Kobe Mayo on the 1990. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but every time I went in there, it always seemed like Mark was having one of his breakers just do personals. We have Dylan Cruz. Because Mark bitches about Fanatics. Well, he doesn't complain about Fanatics. He just doesn't think Fanatics is as good because people on Fanatics don't really do personals. We have Juan Soto. So it's not like nowhere near the same crowd, right? Like, you actually have to be competitive and have competitive pricing on top of probably run breaks. Yeah, but I mean, if you just tell them to fuck off, like, they don't do anything. We have Acuna Jr., Angel Martinez, Jacob Wilson, and Nolan Ryan. Like I said, I got kicked off because we just stopped streaming for like 2.5 weeks, and they got all pissy. And literally the reason they gave me, so this is like the biggest bullshit ever, because I work in cybersecurity. Ryan, are you being sarcastic or are you being serious? Because we can. I was going to say. I haven't been on Loop since they kicked me off, but yeah, I was going to say they yeah, that and the selling to them trying to push the you hit something good in the break, so you need to try to make somebody else buy it from them kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, we don't feel that fast on Fanatics Live, if I'm being honest. But then again, like, we just aren't getting the foot traffic. Like, it's the same dudes over and over again, so, like... And I don't know... And, yeah, I mean... That's the only thing about Fanatics Live, is you have to have foot traffic. Loop, just nobody's on the app. Like, there's a shit ton of people on Fanatics Live. You just have to get the people in your group. Because I've had breaks where I'll fill it in an hour and a half. And then there's days where a break takes 4 hours to fill. I think it's just a matter of getting known. But like I said before, I'm hiring at least one more breaker. Maybe 2 or 3, depending on if I can get people, like guys that are doing it part-time for the right price. But... I would really like Fanatics Live, and I told my rep more than once, if they could make a feature where, like, you don't pay for shipping, but, like, I can just ship once a week. Like, let's say it's a trusted person, because really they say, like, you gotta ship in 48 hours, but they don't monitor that shit at all. Because literally there was a guy on college football, he didn't hit anything, and I didn't know, it's not that I didn't know, the dudes that do the logistics, I forgot to tell them they need to send something, like it's whatnot, because on Loop, if you don't hit anything, you gotta send anything, right? So they thought it was like Loop where they didn't need to send anything. And it was like 2 weeks later, and the guy was like, I was in this break and didn't get anything from you. He's like, I just want to make sure everything's okay. And I was like, you didn't hit any cards, because it was like a college football Breakers Delight, and he had like one team. But they don't, like, no one from Fanatics said anything. It was only him that said something to us. And then eventually I ended up sending him a PSA 6 slab, because I asked him, like, who he collected baseball wise, and I just sent him a cheap slab. But yeah, I thought that was, we had Jackson Merrill on the foil, Yamamoto, and CJ Stroud. They don't monitor it, so it would be nice to have We have Jace Jung. They were just looking for reasons to get me off of the thing. 1456 out of 2025. Because I ruffled feathers probably when I shouldn't have, because I come with suggestions and be like, the reason it's not, we have Michael Bush there, Larry Walker, and then Tyreek Skubal. Because I give suggestions and be like, the reason the breaks aren't filling is because the design of your app is not good for it. We have Michael Harris second for the Braves on the Major League material. And I give suggestions how to make it better, and then they just wouldn't listen. Because they kicked off there was another guy that was a bigger squeaky wheel than me, because they'd have like team meetings once a month with all like the breakers. We have John Gray on the foil. And there was one guy that was like a big squeaky wheel, and they kicked him off before me for pretty much just bitching the whole time. Now, he really did just bitch the whole time, but... like, he blamed the app for, like, not having anybody come to his channel. It was kind of funny. We have Garrett Cole, Julio Rodriguez, and Stan Musial. I can't remember what group it was. Oh, there we go. Jason Varitek, 1 out of 50 for the Boston Red Sox. Nice hit there. We got the Sox. Michael Nolan. The captain. Nice Jason Varitek. Yeah, Baltimore Orioles on the foil. Trey Turner. Brooks Lee. On the Grapefruit League. We have Brandon Lowe. It's like a blue foil or something, not numbered. To the Rays. You talking on loop, Sean, or are you talking on Fanatics? We have Soderstrom, Pete Alonso, Jackson Holiday. Whatnot, you have to ship something because they don't pay you till shit gets delivered, which is also like criminal in my fucking personal opinion. Eugenio Suarez, Yordan Alvarez, and Dylan Cruz. Because, like, you don't trust the people that are breaking on there so much that you won't pay them out till stuff is delivered is, like, crazy to me. Because, like, if someone lives in California and they only give me the option to send it ground advantage, like, it's going to take, like, 5 days to get there. Like, 5 business days. We have David Ortiz on the memorabilia. Yeah, on Whatnot you have to. It's a little crazy game they like to play. We have Rafael Devers, Cal Ripken Jr., James Wood. We have Freddie Freeman on the foil, Justin Henry Malloy, and Mickey Mantle on call to the Hall. I mean, I'm obviously a little biased. I still think the best place to break is Facebook. We have Jazz Chisholm Jr., Don Mattingly, Manny Machado, and Albert Pujols. We got James Wood, Nacho Alvarez Jr., Rutschman, and 25 out of 150, Hurston Waldrop. Finally, we get a numbered mojo. Go to the Braves and Phillip Lemons. All right, real quick, let me run that random for the other break. Yeah, Whatnot's definitely gamblers. Oh, man. Bregman signed a 3-year, $120 million for Boston? That shit's fucking wild. I did not expect that for how long he was on the open market. I figured he was going to get lowballed for like a year. Like a year max. He got paid. Getting paid. Right. Just bear with me, good sirs. And ladies. Ooh. 2 seconds to run the random here. Number 3. All right. Skip the countdown. Running random. All right. Dice roll. Got an 11 there. Oh, big stuff. Oh, I wouldn't say way more. I mean, yes, they printed more, but I wouldn't say they printed way more than they did last year. That's a gross overstatement. Like every year they're gonna obviously print more just because I mean the hobby's been growing. But I would not say they've printed grossly enough where you have to worry about like it just being absolute dog shit. If that makes sense. All right. New record, 55 seconds to run the random. All right. Let's get into hobby boxes. Damn you, wall drip. No, what happened is they No, I saw it about Bregman. I just didn't realize he signed for that much. I seen that he signed. I saw that you said I just didn't think he signed for $40 million a year. If you did say that, I missed that part. Man, you playing softball this year, Sean, or are you done? I know you played a little bit with RJ. Was it last year? Towards the back end of the year. We'll run number 3 after this. I just ran the random for that. So if you're in number 3, check your team if there's any trades. By all means. Go for it. What team do you have, Austin? The Tigers. It's something, but I don't think it was anything crazy. Oh, yeah, you have a Matt Vierling vintage stock. That's about it so far, but we're only halfway through, so you still got chances. Yeah, I'm playing with triple deuces this year. I think this might be my last year for civilian ball. I was only going to play military this year, but then Matt Ford hit me up and asked if I wanted to play. So I said, sure, why not? They got a bunch of young kids that are hungry. I can deal with that. I just can't deal with a bunch of whiny bitches. Like some teams have turned into just like a bunch of grumpy mid-30-year-old guys. We have Nathaniel Lowe on the purple. So, Brian, the reason it seems more dry is because they matched parallels to, like, chrome. So, purple, blue, green. And they got rid of all those, like, 499s that would, like, make it seem like there's a lot more color than there actually is. Not that there actually is, because color's color, right? But they got rid of some parallels, and people complained about them having too many parallels, so they got rid of some parallels, and then people still bitch about it. It's like a lose-lose for Topps. No matter what they do, people are going to complain. Not saying that you're complaining about it, just I've seen a lot of people complain about them taking out parallels and watering down the product, but then they bitch if they, like when Prism or Panini added a bajillion parallels, people bitched about it in Prism. So no matter what the card companies do, someone's going to complain about it. Oh, there has been an autograph. Whoever this guy is, the baseball stars. I can't think of his name right now. Thomas Segesi has been the Larry Walker there in 1990 was the autograph for the Cardinals earlier. Other than that, nothing crazy, like no like veteran big name autograph or anything. I think there was a Graceffo parallel maybe as well. Mitch Haniger for the Mariners. Got Paul Skeens, Connor Norby, CES, Anthony Rizzo, Yamamoto, and the Rays. Westberg, Ketel Marte on the 2024 Topps All-Stars. Freddie Furman, Eric Fetty, Zebby Matthews. Oh, Ben Brown for the Cubs. On the 1990, going to Ben. I'd have to double check to see if there's any Langford autographs. We have Jackson. Off the top of the head, I can't remember. I don't have to miss that Lee later. We're going to have Wilbur Diaz on the foil. Yeah, like I said, people were complaining about them taking out the gold foils too and replacing them with that like silver shiny. Like I said, it's no matter what Topps does, people were going to complain. Not necessarily a bad complaint either. Like we have Call to the Hall, Griffey, and Seth Lugo. I mean, they could make flagship like Dunruss, where every like 4 cards is a numbered card, and they have numbered up to like 999, and then like a whole parallel screen or a whole parallel rainbow scheme underneath that just goes on forever. Yeah, Mike Trout and Freddie Freeman. We have Julio Rodriguez, Jackson Merrill, George Brett, and Pete Alonso. Yeah, the silver packs have not been great. It's all dog shit till Barry Bonds gets pulled. And it'll be the greatest product alive. Best thing ever. I just wonder with Barry Bonds being in this, if there's a way for MLB The Show to get rights to him, because that would be pretty fucking dope. Oh, we got a Tanner Scott on the team logo border for the Padres. So hit from Mark Gawinski. Those always do well. We have Alonso. I mean, I never thought Barry Bonds would sign baseball cards in my life. I feel like he's doing stuff to try to make his image better with the Veterans Committee so he can get in the Hall of Fame. Because I think it irks him that he's not in the Hall of Fame. Whether he did steroids or didn't do steroids, or whether he thinks he did steroids or didn't do steroids, I know that shit has to irk him that he's like the best hitter to ever play baseball and he's not in the Hall. Yander Diaz. Juju Watkins. Throwing the first pitch out for the Dodgers. You have Ryan Pepiot. Oh, 20 out of 50. We were just talking about gold foils. Going to the race. And Phillip Lemons. Brandon Marsh. Got Joey Votto on the memorabilia. Major League material. Yeah, I'll send you your basement. Yeah, Manny Machado, Brenton Doyle. You got Colt Keith on the cup card. Navarez, J.P. Crawford, and Lindor. Cal Ripken Jr., Brooks Baldwin. Albert Pujols on Call to the Hall. Austin Riley. Tyler Miguel, Isaac Paredes. 943 out of 2025. Ozuna. Justin Henry Malloy in the 1990. Arnaud Altuve on the Grapefruit League. Alright, we're going to have Trey Turner, Luis Robert, Wade Boggs, and Adam Azor, 85 out of 299. For the Marlins and Charles Morgan. Second Mazor autograph we pulled out of Silver Packs. Pulled him out of the last hobby case too. It's kind of funny. Into a jumbo. And Jumbo's going to have 2 silver packs. An autograph. All right. Let's get it rolling. We got Brandon Nimmo on the gold, 897 out of 2025. Paul Blackburn on the hobby exclusive Altuve. Lindor on the Grapefruit League. We got Jeff McNeil. Foil Amador on the 1990. Adrian Beltre throwing out the first pitch. Angel Martinez. Spencer Schwellenbach. Aaron Judge on the all tops, or the all 2024 tops team. The 1990 relic Wyatt Langford. It's like a print line or an indentation right there. Going to the Rangers and Michael Nolan. Kyle Finnegan on the foil. Nacho Alvarez, Ellie on the greatest hits. The Baltimore Orioles. Ryan Sandberg and Call to the Hall Jeter. Get Marcus Semien for the Rangers on the 1990 autograph. That's going to go to Michael Nolan. And the Rangers. The Bronx Bombers on the foil, Jackie Robinson. Skeens on the Grapefruit League. Oh, we got a Nick Gordon on the Golden Mirror for the Marlins, and that's going to be Charles Morgan. Nice Golden Mirror there. Eugenio Suarez, Chisholm Jr., Ketel Marte on the 2024 All Tops team. Miguel Vargas, Berto Clemente, and Ellie. Berto Clemente there in the 1990 insert. We have Jace Jung on the Major League material for the Tigers. On the memorabilia, it's going to Austin Fishback, and the Tigers. We have David Festa, the jumbo exclusive shimmer. It's not shimmer, I'm sure it's called something else. We have Corey Seager in the 1990, Jackson Merrill on the greatest hits. Alec Boehm on the foil, Ken Griffey Jr. on the 1990, Ken Griffey Jr. call to the Hall. Got 2 silver packs here. Let's get rolling into these. We got Ricky Henderson, Matt Chapman, Randy Arozarena, and Tony Gwynn. We have Shohei, Altuve, Cal Ripken Jr., and Matt Olson. That's going to be 2 silver packs. Let's get into Hobby 9. Oh. Yeah, they did look pretty nice when I seen previews of them, like images, but CES, Povich, Swanson, Stanton, Navarres, Brooks Lee, Chris Bryant on the purple memorabilia. One of the Rockies. Actually surprised the Rockies haven't traded Chris Bryant yet. He sold his soul for that money, though. You got Corey Seager on the foil. Because I know there's always reports of him not being happy. Got Robin Yount there on the 1990. I mean, it's fine. Series 1 can be a little frustrating. It's definitely more of a collector's product. Call the Hall to Ernie Banks. We got Francisco Lindor on the 1742 out of 2025. Nolan Ryan. Zach Eflin, Corey Seager. Got Jace Jung on the 1990 insert. Reese Hoskins on the foil. Adrian Del Castillo. You have a 2 out of 10. Trey Sweeney for the Tigers. And Austin Fishback on the black. Not the biggest name, but I would assume a 2 out of 10 no matter what does well. Got Shohei on the 2024 All Tops team, the designated hitter. Schwarber and the league leaders. We got Corey Seager, Ken Griffey Jr., Aaron Judge, and Carlos Correa. Into Hobby Box 10. Replica Brian Hayes. Mason Wynn on the memorabilia. Going to the Cardinals. Paul Skeens on the All-Star Game moment. Martinez, we'll see how he does coming back from suspension. If I'm not mistaken, he got suspended for PEDs. He was like the top prospect in the Blue Jays organization. I think he got caught up and then got popped, right? If I'm not mistaken. Call to the Hall, Mike Schmidt there. Brenton Doyle, 1763 out of 2025. Mena. Christopher Sanchez, Chapman, league leaders. Jose Ramirez, 2024 All Tops team. I'll run the other duel tonight if it's filled. I mean, if it's filled and everyone paid. Only because I'm probably going to post a third duel tomorrow, so. I have Jake Berger. I don't know why that one was turned around. Is it just... Oh, it's one of those pinks. One of them pink ones. Gordon. Into the silver pack. Going to be River Ryan, Adam Azor, Tyler Locklear, and Jaron Duran. All right, got two more jumbos left and two more hobbies. All right. PCA on the Future Stars Gunner and Rafael Devers. I actually really do think PCA is going to be a star, dude. I think it's going to be nasty. We have Jared Kelnick on the foil, Ted Williams, and Jason Tatum. He looks so goofy throwing a ball. We have Carlos Correa on the 14 out of 99 for the Twins. I have Dub and Dredge. Just the Red Sox with George Brett, Jaron Duran. We have Rick Woodfield Relic. Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. I don't know what makes that super significant, but okay. We have Joey Ortiz on the foil cup card, Jackson Chourio and Freddie Freeman. Spencer Steer on the jumbo exclusive, Adrian Beltre and Babe Ruth. I have the Twins pitcher Zebby Matthews on the baseball stars. Go to Doug and the Twins. Got Jose Barrios, Vladdy Jr., and Ohtani. Oh, another home field advantage for the Reds. At least Ellie De La Cruz. Let me sit there for Clay Gatewood. I know he said his son's a big Ellie fan, so I'm sure his son will be excited about that. Got Brandon Marsh, Ichiro, Bobby Witt Jr. We're going to have the Philadelphia Phillies team logo border. Kyle Schwarber. This can go to Rob Davenport. Nice hit there. Have the Mariners. So, like, what's... Alright, now I gotta know. What makes that out of 90 and this one not out of 90? Is it the... the material the card's made from? It's like a different stock. They look the exact same though. Yeah. Mays on the call to the hall. O'Neal Cruz to the Pirates on the Major League material. We have Eloy Jimenez, Mark McGuire, Shohei. Freddie Freeman on the pink greatest hits. One of the Dodgers, go ahead grand slam. Tanner Huck, Carlos Correa, Call to the Hall, Sandy Koufax. All right, let's get into silver packs. We have Adiel Amador, Barry Larkin, Kershaw, and Nimmo. Talked about Amador last break. I think he's a guy that's could be a sneaky good investment if he ends up breaking out. I guess you could say that about anybody, but like he has that potential. We have Devers, Cade Povich, Ben Brown, and Connor Norby. 36 out of 150 for the Marlins. I actually think the Marlins in general are like underpriced because of Connor Norby, but the market kind of dictates that. I don't know why everyone hates Connor Norby. They didn't hate him when he was an Oriole, but he's a Marlin, and they're like, fuck that guy. Which is like wild to me. All right, let's get into the last two hobbies. We still have a jumbo as well. Yeah, but so that's the problem with breakers and people in the hobbies. No one knows who the fuck Amador is. Unless you were like really into Bowman. But even then, like, he still kind of stayed like a hidden thing. I think there's going to be a huge spike of power hitting second baseman this year. I think Travis Bazzana ends up being on the opening day roster. I think you're going to have Jackson Holiday is going to play second base. You have Amador. Nick Gonzalez is going to play second base all year this year. All guys that have a little bit of pop in their bat. So we'll see what happens. Tamar Johnson could come up to the Pirates too and play second base and push Nick Gonzalez to shortstop. Which he's another power hitting second baseman. Oh yeah, Fitzgerald is a second baseman. Even though Fitzgerald's really a third baseman by trade, isn't he? It's just you guys have Chapman. If I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, Blanco. Because didn't he come up through the minors playing a lot of third base? And I have Carlos Navarez. Well, I talked to him the other day on Instagram. Apparently, he's starting, from what he was told, he's the second baseman on opening day. Because I straight up asked him, I said, are you starting a year out on the big boy roster? Or are they going to make you bullshit in AAA? We have Marcell Ozuna, 198 out of 250. Not that I'm friends with Nick Gonzalez. Obviously we pulled the debut patch and then he wanted to buy it. So, but Dan had already sold it to somebody else. So I was trying to figure out I messaged that guy to message Nick Gonzalez. But sorry, the pile of top loaders was fucking all over the place. We have Italian, Rizzo, Yamamoto, Diaz. It's happy to go through all the cards. Then we'll be here till I'm 40. Let's say Luis Robert on the foil. I have no clue. I asked Dan what he sold it to for the guy that bought it from him, and I said, I hope you got close to 5 figures, and Dan didn't tell me. So I have no clue what Nick Gonzalez was going to offer, because I have no tie with the guy that bought it. I just hope Dan got paid well, that's all. Other than that, it is what it is. We have Ichiro call to the hall. We have Brooks Baldwin. On the gold, 240 out of 2025. Oh, for Nick Gonzalez, no, I don't think so. That's where his debut patch should be compared to other people. DeCenzo Bush. There's guys that are absolute bums that aren't everyday starters like Nick Gonzalez is going to be, that sell for a couple $1,000s. We're going to have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Still waiting for the Merrill debut patch to be pulled. That's the big one that's left. Pretty sure everybody else's has been pulled. That's like a bigger name. We have Bryce Harper on the all. Yeah, I was gonna say Nick, if it was like a Williams, I would agree that it shouldn't be close to 10 grand. But for Nick Gonzalez, somebody that's like, because Nick Gonzalez also was somebody that a lot of people collected, so there's a few super collectors that definitely would pay. Because there was a dude on Whatnot that said he'd pay anywhere from like 8 to 12 grand. Tyler Locklear, but by the time that guy messaged me after Nick Gonzalez, so I mean, he didn't even have a chance. All right, we have Birdsong, Henry Malloy, Vladdy, Daddy, and Paul Skeens. What I would have sent it, put it on the Fanatics, the Fanatic auction stuff. Alright, last hobby box of this one. We do still have a jumbo, so. as much as potential that Schmidt has, like now that he's been in the league and like he can be a power hitter and stuff, he's not Nick Gonzalez. Like, I mean, I hate this. I mean, like having a debut patch in general is just dope. Let's get into this hobby box. Last one here. Let's see if we can get last hobby box luck and then maybe some last jumbo luck too. And it is J.P. Crawford. 147 out of 150. Going to go to Dayal. And the Mariners on the memorabilia. And Brooks Lee on the foil for the Twins. Andrew McCutchen. Oof. Lucky I didn't get a paper cut there. Oh, Mike Piazza in the 1990. I haven't seen that one yet. Bryce Harper on the Grapefruit League. You have David Festa on the 1990. Luis Gil on the foil. Bobby Witt Jr. on the 2024 All Tops team. You have Eloy Jimenez on the team border parallel. He barely played as an Oriole, but you know, we'll give him a little team border love. That's going to go to Nicole Smith. Got Dylan Cruz in the 1990. Call to the Hall, Reggie Jackson. Got Will Clark on the 1990. All right, let's get a silver pack. We got Larry Walker, Mike Schmidt, Nolan Arenado, and Manny Machado for the Padres. Let's get in the jumbo. Good luck to everybody. We got Brenton Doyle, Don Mattingly. Yeah, Pedro Leon on the foil, Rhett Loader, and Coach Al. Francisco Lindor, Tony Gwynn, and Paul Skeens. You got George Springer on the relic card, 4 out of 5 for the Blue Jays. Going to Sean Ross, 4 out of 5 on the oft-injured George Springer. It's pretty sick. We're going to have Ryan Thompson, Ohtani, Mike Tauschman. We have DJ Hers, Machado, and Chipper Jones. I have a 16 out of 150, Robbie Ray on the Baseball Stars, the San Francisco Giants. It isn't what Brian wanted, but it's what he's gonna get. We have Tommy Edman on the foil, Bryce Harper, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Five out of 50, Juan Soto. For the Yankees and Michael. I have Isaac Paredes, Francisco Lindor, Darnell. We have Brandon Lowe, Drew Thorpe, and Nolan Arenado. $26 out of 50, Fernando Tatis Jr. Got the shirt wide open. Then we got Volpe, Angel Martinez, Goldschmidt. And for the Angels, we have Nolan Sciano. On the 1494 out of 2025. Have the foil Rhett Loader for the Reds. Matt Olson and Roberto Clemente. Silver packs. Got Stephen Kwan, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Tom Mattingly, and Machado. Got Albert Pujols, Jackie Robinson, Bo Jackson, and Jeff Bagwell. And that's going to be the break, guys. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. We got Nolan Sciano on the gold, Tatis Jr. on the memorabilia, Soto on the gold, Jimenez on the team logo border. We're going to have J.P. Crawford, the gold Baldwin. We're going to have the gold foil PPI, Lowe on the purple foil, Ortiz on the memorabilia, Brandon Lowe on the teal, Harris is second on the memorabilia, Jace Jung on the gold. We have Kyle Schwarber on the memorabilia, the purple Asuna. Connor Norby on the blue Mojo. We have Freeman on the pink, O'Neal Cruz on the memorabilia. We have the Phillies border for Kyle Schwarber. Then we're going to have hers on the gold, Nolan Arenado on the Rickwood Field. We have Correa on the green. The Pink Cactus League, Bobby Witt Jr., the gold Doyle Win on the memorabilia, the gold Lindor, Brian on the memorabilia, Jace Jung on the memorabilia, the golden mirror, Nick Gordon. Rosario on the blue, Langford on the memorabilia, Nimmo on the gold, Paredes on the gold, Votto on the memorabilia, the purple Peralta, the green Oriole, Jordan Alvarez on the 1990 memorabilia, Bobby Witt Jr. on the purple, Luis Robert on the memorabilia, Dominguez on the memorabilia, Burleson on the gold, Volpe on the gold, and then we're going to have Yu Darvish on the City Connect. Then we have Matt Vierling on the vintage. We have Butler on the memorabilia, Burleson on the purple, Cunha Jr. on the memorabilia, then Ian Happ on the gold. Getting into what's on the hit board. Kind of a variety of stuff. For being completely honest. We have the blue Teoscar Hernandez, Trey Sweeney on the black out of 10, Mazur on the Mojo autograph. We're going to have Tanner Scott on the team border, Waldrop on the blue, Jason Varitek out of 50. On the autograph, Kirby Puckett on the blue out of 150 on the memorabilia, Cade Povich on the pink, Robbie Ray on the blue baseball stars. We have the red George Springer out of 5. We have Zebby Matthews on the baseball stars, Ben Brown out of 1990, Paul Skeens out of 50, or out of 90. I'm still not sure why this is out of 90. Marcus Semien on the base autograph, 1990 insert, Mercado on the baseball stars, Sagisi on the baseball stars, Adley Rutschman on the 1990, Darren Baker on the baseball stars, and we got 3 home field advantages. It's going to be Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, and Ellie De La Cruz. And that's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. We'll be back here for number 3 in like 15 minutes or so. Can't see what time it is right now. What is it, 12:51? We'll be there a little bit after 1 o'clock for number 3. I got to make sure there's no trades. And then I'll put a post on 4 for a vote. If you guys want me to break it tonight, I'll break it tonight. I'm assuming some guys probably aren't even going to be awake and don't want me to break it tonight, so we'll see. I'll do either one. Doesn't matter to me. Appreciate y'all. See you guys in a little bit. Congratulations to hitters. For those that didn't hit, hopefully a better luck next time.